Our approach to innovation today is all about combining human connection with the technology. Financial wellness and financial progress has such a tremendous impact on society, and we just consider it a privilege to be able to build technology that helps our customers better serve their customers in that lifetime financial journey. When I started the company, some of my original inspiration really dates back to my childhood. And my earliest memory of understanding the impact, positive or negative, could have was when I was 5 years old. And my parents actually had a foreclosure on the family farm. And I remember the day that the foreclosure auction happened, and seeing the incredible sadness and impact that had on my parents. And fast forward many years later, I got to see the opposite side of that. And I got to see the change and the impact from a positive way that happened when my parents were able to get into their next home finally. About 12 years later, they were able to build a very modest home. And the way they were actually able to do that was through a relationship that my grandfather had with his local banker that he had known for some 45 years. And that stuck with me, and those memories really fuel so much of the initial inspiration we had for Total Expert, in thinking about how could we take an industry that was heavily based on just transactions and make it human first, and make it about that financial milestone that was going to have a tremendous amount of impact on that person's life. Like many startups, we started with very humble beginnings. I started the business originally out of the basement of a real estate office that I was working in at the time. Hired a couple of programmers off of Craigslist, who, by the way, are still with the company today. Building something that was specific to the industry and solved the business needs 100% of the way there, we could create a ton of value for the customers. That was essentially how we started the company, was just tremendous amounts of listening to our initial customers that believed that we could build something that would help them really truly solve some of their important problems. And bringing that back to the engineering team, and then bringing that product back to them and saying, okay, how did we do? And that's essentially been how we've built the company the whole time. Even today, as we set north of 150 enterprise level customers, we still have those conversations today. Since the very beginning at Total Expert, we have always had our top core value as customer success is number one. The way that we've always looked at it is, if we're able to help our customers connect, communicate, educate, and advise their consumers to make better financial decisions at the various milestones that they have in their normal life's journey. And so making them successful means actually enabling them to do that better, to do that at a bigger scale than they ever thought possible, to have those real human relationships that allow them to serve the person and the needs of that individual customer.